Okay, so this is chapter 7.3, the unit circle. We are on page 11, and we're going to continue what we did on page 10. We are just going to read values right off the unit circle. Okay? So a sine of 315, we are going to start by finding 315. That's right here. The sine is the y value, and so the sine of 315 is negative square root of 2 over 2. Next one, sine of 5 pi over 3. So I can count my pi over 3's. These are these dark blue ones. So I got 1 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, there's 3 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3. Here's our 5 pi over 3 right here. We want the sine of 5 pi over 3, so again it's the y value, and we've got negative square root of 3 over 2. Again, we're reading this right off of the unit circle. Cosine of pi, pi is 180, so there's our pi. Cosine is that x value, so the cosine at pi is negative 1. Change color by row here. Okay, sine of negative 5 pi over 6. Now you notice the unit circle is marked off in positive angle measures and not negative. So we want to figure out what is coterminal to 5 pi over 6, which means they've got to add to 2 pi. So I'm going to make a common denominator here. I got 12 pi over 6 minus 5 pi over 6. That gives me a 7 pi over 6. 7 pi over 6 is right here. We want the sine at 7 pi over 6. Again, that's the y value. Which is negative 1/2. Secant of pi over 3. So secant is 1 over cosine. So we're going to start by looking for the cosine at pi over 3. Pi over 3 is right here. Cosine is our x value. So I've got 1 over 1/2, the reciprocal of 1/2. Secant of pi over 3 is 2. Secant of negative pi over 2, again 1 over cosine, negative pi over 2. 1 over negative pi over 2 is 90 degrees this way. Our cosine here is 0, so 1 over 0. That makes this value undefined. Okay, cosecant. Cosecant is 1 over sine. So we are looking for the 1 over the sine of 2 pi over 3. Okay, our very last row here. We've got tangent of 5 pi over 2. 2 pi is once around, so that's 4 pi over 2. So our tangent of 5 pi over 2 is going to go all the way around and up here to this angle. Tangent is y over x. We get 1 over 0. This one is undefined. I know that feels a little anticlimactic, but it really is okay. Cotangent